Hi guys, I had to wait till Hope King was done with her scope because I had to watch it. So if you're waiting for mine, thank you for joining everybody. I'm sorry, I had to watch Hope's and then I had to do a couple things before I started mine. So I'm starting out with this half off because I do have three huge products that are going to be half off that I'm going to be talking about. This is not a sales pitch. I am just so passionate about it. And if I was going to do any presentation ever, anywhere, it would be on my classroom management because I really wish that I had someone tell me all this stuff when I first started out or even as a refresher. Um, so I hope you stay tuned and find out exactly what is half off. As promised, this is my session 2. You can see my focus wall I just put up before I get to it. Hi everybody. I am going to be talking about warm fuzzies, and Stacy from Teaching Ever After, if you're in here, let me know. Hopefully you are, because you could back me up, because you know I'm not good with answering questions. Sorry, I'm trying to stay still here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm going to just sit right here real quick. I'm going to flip around and like literally, no, I didn't mean that. Oops. See? Camera around. Okay, sorry. I'm flipping the camera around just so I could say hi real quick. This is me, real life. I had to run out of the house. There she is, Stacy from Teaching Ever After. Follow her. Follow her. Point to the Peri Buddy too if you want to share this, please. These are great, going to be great classroom management tips. I want to show you my shirt. Hippies use side door. Actually, Stacy, I'm going to look for this for you because you should be wearing this. Pointing to my classroom. Anyway, I just wanted to turn the camera just to say hi and let the room fill up a little bit. Thank you for loving my shirt. I love it too. I'm actually going to be hopefully doing this super quick because I'm going home. I have to pack. Is anybody from North Carolina here? My husband and I always go to Asheville, North Carolina every summer. It's like my go-to place. If I would live anywhere, it would be California or North Carolina, Asheville specifically. We actually love that place. I know a couple bloggers live out that way. I would love to have a little meetup. Or you could just simply find me at Wicked Weed Brewery. We will probably be sleeping there or passing out there, either one. Anyway, it'll be fun. Good times. A lot of the products that I'll be talking about today, especially my ebook, is going to be updated. When I wrote this 2 years ago, it was actually on the way to Asheville. So I focus, even though my husband told me, well, you know, you could do a hotspot. I'm like, don't tell me that. Because I focus, obviously, when I don't have Wi-Fi access. So I have a really long to-do list on stuff that I'm going to be updating on my way there. And my husband is a big mountain biker, so I made sure the places that we are staying, I'm going to be poolside or in front of the computer all day long and working on products, because before I know it, as soon as I get back, I'm going to be starting school. Outer Banks with my hubby's family. Oh, yeah, I love that place. It's very eclectic. There's no huge franchises except Urban Outfitters, which I absolutely love. Family-owned businesses, a lot of handmade stuff, which my husband and I totally dig. A lot of our home decor, which I'll take you on a tour of our home, is like upcycled stuff. Ask Stacy, she knows. She sees all of my decorations. I love it. So anyway, let's get to it. I don't want to keep you guys forever. Oop, I gotta flip that. Oh, geez, that was ugly. All right, I'm going to flip this camera around real quick. I'm sorry if I'm not answering questions. I do go back and look at these scopes every time and base my next scope on trying to answer questions. So if you didn't see my first classroom management scope, go on my YouTube channel, which actually I started the YouTube channel 5 months ago because we did a Hungry Hungry Hippo game at our school, and I uploaded it there because it was like, when I put it on my Facebook, it got, I think, like 1 million views. So I thought, oh, why don't I put it on YouTube, and I'll start a YouTube channel. And then I started putting on for my, I did presented for SDE, and I was going to show videos of the kids in Daily 5. So I started putting those on a couple months ago. So completely like unedited. I'll answer where the containers are from in a minute. Unedited, because I'm not that just too big right now for me to be able to learn how to edit videos too. So anyway, long story, the Periscope videos that I do, especially these classroom management ones, will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, and you could just, I have 2 followers, so I know it's like exploding over there, but I also never told anybody I had the channel. I just was uploading videos just for myself, basically. So Daily 5, classroom management, any of that kind of stuff, go ahead to my YouTube channel. And this, my last classroom management video is already there. And I think yesterday I checked and it had like 4 views. Woohoo, rock on! And this one will be uploaded completely like this, unedited. I just don't have time to mess around with all that. So anyway, this big fuzzy container, this is just like one of those OXO or whatever brand that's called, Snapware containers, and it's filthy on the top. Just so there's a lid in case, because, you know, if it dumps, I don't want them all over the freaking floor, because that would just get on my nerves. So, anyway, that's just like one of those in the kitchen aisle. I think it was like $5. I do that for my big fuzzy container. You could do the same size for the little fuzzy. The little fuzzy container is over there. And that's what I store them in. I've used all different kinds of things, but this I've used for the past couple years. This is one I wanted to show you, the kid container that I use on with my students, and I've had these for like 7 years. You could see the label I tore off, but these have lasted me. They are no spill paint cups from Lakeshore. Pretty cheap, worth it to me to get each student one. I've had them Velcroed on their desk before we had a basket on our desk in our new school. We finally got the basket. So they keep it on their desk, in their desk. It's up to you what you are going to tolerate. They're fine with them because they know if I see them take that lid off, then I simply just take all the fuzzies. And trust me, one student always sets that precedent of doing that, because they don't have self-control. And nobody, I guarantee, if one kid does it and I do that, nobody will ever do it again. So I don't have those issues. You just have to be consistent and set the precedent right away. And I do go over the rules with all of this, and you know, you have rule breakers. So anyway, I wanted to show you Stacy's fabulous idea. She went to Starbucks. She's great with staying on a budget. Hi, Christina. Oh, love you, girl. Stacy is awesome for staying on a budget, and these are actually, she just went to, and don't look at my nails, I know I need to fill. Anyway, distracted. Stacy went to Starbucks. These are Starbucks cups, and same idea. They have the lid on the top, and they actually are in really, really, really good shape. I think she's had these since last year. But they have the hole on the top, and they completely donated them. So even if you wanted to use it for a year or 2, these were from last year, and it completely looks fine to me. Stacy, by the way, I went in your room to grab this because I think I have to share it. She had these lined up on her, you can see how plain everything is right now, but she just had it, all the cups lined up on the ledge in her room all along, and they would just go up and, or she would go up and grab one out, or they'd just go up and put it in. She also used a shoe holder where you could store shoes, and she just hung that up there, and then each of the kids just had it in the little shoe pocket. But the high ones, it was hard for the kids to reach, and I think she was having to go in there too much, so she changed it. She wasn't using that ledge for anything, so she put them all along the ledge. So it's basically up to you and your tolerance level. So, okay, so I promised I was going to go over some reasons that I take little and big fuzzies. And all of this, I will let you know that half off thing. All my reward coupons that go with this, the first and second set, which were like $10 each, are $5 just for today. Just for today. half off today, only these reward coupons, and my ebook, which I'm going to be working on and updating. So even if you buy it now, all you have to do is re-download, and I have that for half off too. So that is like $4. And all these are, I can't even tell you the amount of hours. My entire summer was dedicated last year to updating these coupons and giving you management, organization, implementation, all those tips. So a bargain, if you ask me. Anyway, so little fuzzies. So let's go over this, and then I'm going to go over a little bit of that, which is part of my procedures right from day one to have them buy. Oop, I just sold something. Thank you. They get them. I didn't do this all the time, but it really gets them to buy into the warm fuzzies. The key is, my friends, you have to stay consistent. Yes, I have a TPT store. You have to stay consistent with this. If somebody says the fuzzies didn't work for me, well, something's wrong with you. You are not being consistent. You have to be consistent with this. And trust me, I have never, ever, ever had a class that were not completely obsessed with the system. So they will buy into it. True story, right? It is. It is. I'm so passionate about these. It's not even funny. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in here on a Friday night when I should be having a beer at my kitchen table. Anyway. Okay. So little fuzzies. There is a big difference. My big fuzzies are worth $5. Little fuzzies are worth $1. And they total up to get these coupons for the kids. I'm getting feedback. I keep forgetting to turn off my TPT notifications. Oh, let me do the holders again over here. I did go to Walmart at like 11 o'clock last night. I was sick yesterday. I suffer from diverticulitis, and it really doesn't bother me ever, but it did. I ate something that I was just having trouble digesting, and I was basically like in bed for a day and a half. So finally around 11 o'clock, I was feeling better, and my mom and I went to Walmart, and they had these little bins, and I'm like, I don't even care if I have a use for these right now. They're so damn cute. But I thought this could be a cute, cute bin for storage for the fuzzies, because it does have a lid, and they come in different colors. They're $1 a piece, so I don't know if you want to invest that much. I thought these could also be used for interactive notebook, like little desk bins. I use Angie Olson's, if you're still here, Angie, from Lucky Little Learners. I use her interactive notebooks, and I have my scrap monster come around and pick up the scraps, and a couple days ago I did a different scope with what I'm going to use, but this is something I might use one actually, because I do the interactive notebooks with them, so maybe I'll use the little trash can for my scraps. But I just thought they were too cute. They're at Walmart for $1. Okay, so little fuzzies. Let's say, I'm going to flip the camera so you can see me. Okay, I have a problem. I have a glass protector on here, so sometimes the tapping, it's hard to do. Anyway, let me just say, for anyone that's scoping out there, it's super hard. Like, it's hard on your self-esteem. Like, I ordered at 4 o'clock in the morning the other day. I took my husband's credit card out of his wallet, and I ordered Meaningful Beauty from Cindy Crawford. The box came today. I'm like, okay, I gotta stop replaying my videos, because you get like really self-conscious. So hopefully you'll be seeing these bags a little bit less once the Cindy Crawford stuff comes in and I start using it. I want to call a plastic surgeon I want a nose job now, and a couple other things. So hopefully that won't happen, but let me tell you, it's super hard to do these videos. It's really hard. So I'm just doing it just to share with you guys. I'm not looking for compliments, so please stop. But thank you. I love you. I'll replay and look at them later. Maybe that'll help me. But really, it's really hard, and I give everybody credit, especially Angie and Ashley, for doing these every day, and everybody else. Everybody's just so beautiful, and we are doing this not to sell stuff. It is to help teachers everywhere. And this platform is awesome. So I'm going to stop talking. I said I was going to talk about fuzzies, right? Okay, here we go. So little fuzzies, see, when I have the camera on, I can't focus because I keep looking at my eyes. So anyway, I have this paper that I'm reading off of. Just so I could let you guys know. So little fuzzies. This is just examples, and all of these management tips are all included in my reward coupons that are half off today for $5. If they don't write their name on the paper, fuzzy. If they are a chicken, that's what I call interrupters. I read interrupting chicken on the first day, and I literally wear a friggin' chicken hat. It's so funny. I found the chicken hat, I think, actually in NC, and I wear it, and I look like a damn fool, and I balk like a chicken that whole time, but it gets the point across, and the kids want me to read it all the time because I get all dramatic, and, you know, I read the book with a lot of passion, so it's funny. But anyway, all they have to do, basically, is just look at them, and I say, chicken, and I don't say anything else, because I'm not going to waste my time. I say chicken, and then they automatically just go to their fuzzy cup and grab a fuzzy. And they know if I say fuzzy, it's a little fuzzy automatically. It's not big fuzzy unless I say big. So just a little tip there. If they hand in their homework late, fuzzy. If they forget to pick their lunch, turn in their homework, sharpen a pencil, etc., by the bell, fuzzy. That just gets them in their seat, working by that bell so I can get attendance done. And I'm a real stickler on that. So they know there's no time to fart around when you get here and mess around by your lockers. Like, you're getting your stuff done, you're getting organized. That's part of our routine, and then you're in your seat by that bell. They have to hand in these reward coupons. Revitalift. Oh, that's a good tip. Okay. Anyway, that's why I can't look at these comments, guys, because I get now I'm gonna stop at CVS to get Revitalift. Anyway, so one of my jobs is Scrap Monster. I have them go at the end of the day, and they walk around, and they take their jobs. I'm going to do my jobs, one of the scopes, but they take their jobs so seriously. And it helps build a classroom community. And anyway, one of my jobs is Scrap Monster, and they go around at the end of the day. I send them, and we'll warn them, like, Scrap Monster's coming, Scrap Monster's coming, you better clean up. So if they have, like, a crayon, a pencil, and they do that, and then you see them, like, kick it under somebody else's desk. Well, I don't care if it's between both of their desks, then the Scrap Monster has my permission to take a fuzzy from both of them. This helps out the janitors, because that's not their job to clean up after all them. And it gives them responsibility and ownership to keep our classroom clean. So fuzzy for that, and they have to fuzzy for each piece. So you have those little ones that are slabs, and they get stuff unorganized really quick. Those are the ones that shape up real quick with being organized, because they don't want to get rid of those fuzzies. I'm telling you, there's tears. Cubby oh no, I don't have Cubby Inspector anymore. I have Locker Inspector though. Same thing. I'll have the Locker Inspector go outside of the classroom after everybody should be in here packed. And if anyone has anything outside of their locker's open, anything like that, they owe a fuzzy. If the teacher pays us a compliment, give a fuzzy. If a teacher says something about a specific student that's not positive, I'll take a fuzzy, of course, and it's up to you whether it's big or little. If the principal comes in and they ignore him and just keep working like they're supposed to, and I don't have to, go whisper in their ear, like, focus, I'll give him a fuzzy. Like, he'll walk out and be like, okay, everybody did such a good job, you're getting a fuzzy, good job. If they interrupt me while I'm not gossiping, when I'm talking to somebody about standards, like when Stacy comes in here and we're discussing what standards we're going to hit that afternoon, as long as they don't come up to me and interrupt me, I'll give them a fuzzy and be like, oh my God, you guys, you let me talk an adult. I have 20 of you and not one of you came up, so everybody's getting a fuzzy. And I do this, I said this on my other scope, I fuzzy them to death, just to set all those examples. And I do it purposely, like, hey, Stacy, come over to my room because I want to make sure that they don't interrupt, because if they do, then I'm going to go in the freak out zone. I'm going in the red zone, my husband calls it. And then they don't do it anymore. But you will have those ones, and you talk about interruptions, like, you know, obviously if you're going to throw up or something, like, run out. Just, you don't have to wait for me. And I have those, oh, geez, see, look at me. I can't, the hand signals and stuff that eliminates, God, I can't even operate this thing today. That eliminates interruptions, because all I have to, they show me this hand signal, and I'll do that on a video too. And, you know, I just shake my head. That's it. Let's see. Fuzzies. When I blog on my classroom blog, and actually, I don't know if I'm going to do that this year. I might just do an Instagram or a Facebook for my classroom, because it's just very time consuming for me. But I put up all their pictures and stuff that I take on the class on our classroom blog. But anyway, at the end of the blog, I'll always say, if you're reading this blog, tell your child to whisper to me, and I owe them a big fuzzy. The first 5 to finish their morning work correctly get a big fuzzy. So they don't rush, because they know if they don't get it done correctly that they end up giving me a fuzzy instead of getting a big fuzzy. So they make sure they do it correctly. And also I usually, not right away, but I'll usually have like the first 3 kids that are done be the I'm doing it on backwards, be the graders. So they, you know, they use the Cento markers and all that. If they write amazing words in their writing, get a fuzzy. Basically anything that they just wow you. They wow you. And it's, you know, you could think of stuff that you can give fuzzies. For the big fuzzies, oh, there we go, feedback, thank you. Big fuzzies, when they start taking AR tests, which I usually start the 2nd week, they get a big fuzzy for every test they pass. I have a line leader. Oh, this is a good one. I have a secret walker, and it's just a cup that I put by our door, and I put all of their names, and I've done this since my first year of teaching. I think I got the tip from like a mailbox magazine. I put all their names on popsicle sticks, and then I just mark it with the secret walker, and my line leader, which is a job, picks the secret walker stick, and she and I are the only ones that see the secret walker. And as long as they don't talk and they behave in the hall, they get a big fuzzy. But it's the opposite. If they talk or if they're goofing off, then we come back. The secret, I'll show you by my door. The line leader literally like stands over there by the door, and then they announce the secret walker, and then that is before we go into anything. It's like I make it a big deal. Let's see. Sorry if I say let's play a game. If you are having a cocktail right now, every time I say super or what did my mom say? I say a lot. Absolutely, or something like that. Have a drink. It'll be like a drinking game. I wish I could, if I wasn't in school, I'd have a drink right now. Anyway, basically, like if you're reviewing something and somebody remembers, I do this for comprehension questions. After reading a book, I'll ask who's the characters, and if they know, you know, I'll have my teacher's assistant, one of my jobs, like stand next to me I'll have them go get the fuzzies, and then they just like throw fuzzies at the ones that get the right answers. So there's opportunities literally all day long for this. Reading logs and homework logs and all that kind of stuff. I give big fuzzies when they turn those in. That's it. I'm not going to talk about the fuzzies anymore. But actually, I am going to talk about the fuzzies a little bit more when I go over here. I'm going to flip the camera around real quick. Seriously. I said I wasn't going to talk this long. I can't stop. Anyway, so part of the ebook that I wrote several years ago, half off, remember, is this. I have a bunch of products actually that come with it. Just a Primary Girl's on here. Oh, I love her. Just a Primary Girl. Oh my gosh. I love you, girl. I watch all of your scopes, and usually I catch them on replay because I had to turn off my thing. Look at, I'm down to 77. I keep talking too much. Anyway, so I made this board, all rules. Our rules. Sorry, I can't talk. And they all have different names, like Drew and Damien. And you'll know a lot of these names, like people know. It's unfortunately, we haven't been able to get pregnant, so it's names that I've always liked that I would have named a child if I would have had one. So I always do that in my products. I always use names that I like. Now I'm gonna start crying. Anyway, Macy and Marley are some really awesome names. Levi and Lola are two characters. Channing Tatum, people, love him. Channing and Charlie, and Bella, and you know, Bentley is my dog. So each of these characters have different meanings, and I'm actually, one of my things that I'm going to do when I update my ebook is I'm going to write books for each of these guys and make some supplemental worksheets that go with it. Right now I do have these cards, and that basically are little scenario cards for each character sets, and we get to know them, and I refer to these characters all the time. So let me see, let's do Bentley, since that's my big boy's name. We'll do Bentley and Bella. Those two go together. You notice the ones that go together start with the same. So Bentley, I gotta go close because I can't see. Bentley is always getting stickers on his papers because he does his best. The teacher uses Bentley's work as an example of how it is supposed to look. Bentley gets a big fuzzy for just about everything he hands in. Bentley always gets a ton of coupons on trade day because he has loads of warm fuzzies. And you guys, I made this stuff right here editable so you could write your own text in if you know you're not going to use warm fuzzies. If you're going to use tickets or pennies or something like that in place of it, then you could change that text yourself. So that's Bentley, and thanks guys, I keep getting sale notifications. And here's Bella. Bella is always getting sad faces on her paper. The teacher has Bella redo just about everything she hands in. Bella works like she's in a rush. It's very messy. Bella is very sad on trading day because she has no fuzzies and gets no coupons. So let me go to the cards, and of course, I'm not going to go through each of the characters in one day. It's like a day for the characters. Like Bentley and Bella, we'll focus on it. It has all different like things that you're focusing on with your procedures in your classroom. These are going to editable too. So let's say I'll take this card and I'll read it to my students. I say, okay, so Bentley or Bella, which one is it? This student's project was cut all crooked. It stood out and looked silly compared to their classmates' work. They got in trouble from their parents when they saw this at open house. So then I asked the students, who am I talking about? Is this being a Bentley or is this a Bella? And they pick up right away. So then after this day, I could say to them, oh, please don't be a Bella, be a Bentley. Come on, we want to be a Bentley. So these cards, they're just different scenarios and examples of, let's see, this one. This student raises their clip and gets special privileges for always turning in perfect work and doing their best. Who is it? Tell me, who is it? Bentley or Bella? Yes, it's Bentley. So I just go over these cards, and I'm going to be doing little booklets and stuff for each of these. I'm not going to go over each of them, but you get the picture on what I'm talking about. Let's do Levi and Lola, and then I swear I got to get out of here because I'm going home to pack and have some cocktails. Okay, so Levi is always getting in trouble for not listening when the teacher talks. The teacher has Levi fold his hands because he is always playing in his desk. Levi talks to the person next to him when the teacher is talking. He owed a big fuzzy for being a chicken and not listening. Levi is very sad on trading day because he has no fuzzies and gets no coupons. So then we have Lola. Lola is always getting to wear necklaces, and this is, like I said, these are editable if you don't do my necklaces, because she never misses a direction and is the best listener. So here, it goes with my rules. Like Lola and Levi go with the listening classroom rule. It all ties in together. Bentley and Bella go with a specific rule. Channing and Charlie. And I simply did it that way just so I would remember when I was going over each rule specifically that how it would work. So Lola gets a big fuzzy for being able to repeat exactly what the teacher said. Lola always gets a ton of coupons on trade day because she has loads of fuzzies. So then I would go, let's just do one card. Let's see if we can figure it out. This student dropped their clip because they kept being a chicken during a lesson. They got a note home and had no fuzzies left on trade day. And then you would say, who is it? Lola or Levi? We know it's Levi. So, and the kids, you know, they giggle and they have so much fun with this. And you could put these characters, I did blow them up and they come like that. But you could put these characters on sticks, which I do. I just don't even know where they're at right now. I would suggest laminating them before you put them on like one of those sticks, the paint stir sticks. You know, walk around with them. You could do that. I just have it on this. It's like let me back up. Oh, geez, I almost fell. This is just a science board, and I have these boards for everything. Just because they tuck away real nice, and I'm not using a bulletin board. This does stay up pretty much like the first month or more of school. Mrs. Dillard is on the floor. Oh my God, I forgot about that story. That is so funny. I forgot about that story. Oh my God, that was so funny. No, I can't talk. I'll have to tell you that story another time now, but I can't stop laughing. Anyway, all right, I gotta go. Thanks, Stacy. I'm gonna be thinking about that. All right, real quick. This is really funny. So I was like next to this student, and he was no, it's okay. It's funny. It's freaking funny. Everyone gets to like, I'm being real here, people. This is how I laugh. I'm like a freaking hyena when I start laughing. Anyway, this little student, I'm not gonna say his name, but let's just say he was like a Damien, or he was like a Levi. And anyway, I was like sitting next to him, like whispering like to him, trying to get him on task. And I went to go get up, and I fell. I'm like on my back, and all like, I have no idea why, but I just go, Mrs. Dillard's on the floor, and I screamed real loud. And it was just, I don't know. I don't know. It was just so funny. You just had to be there. But I don't know if I'm like, comment if you're still here, because it was freaking funny. Stacy and I have another story. All I'm going to say is bacon, and next time we're together, we're going to tell you the story about bacon. We have so many funny stories together, obviously. So anyway, I'm going to get going, but my classroom management ebook, that's what this is. And you get a lot of products in that. And then all my reward coupons, I just bundled just the coupons together for the first time since I've done them. I finally figured out how to squeeze them together. Those are in my store right now. I think I put them for $5, and it's like 120 different coupons, just the coupons only. But if you wanted all the implementation ideas and the fuzzy tips and all that, that's in there. Organization tips. It's a huge file. I have those coupons actually for $5, and I've never ever put them that cheap. I'm just doing it today only. At midnight, it's going to change back to the regular price because it was a lot of work, friends. But I figured I'd do it today for Periscope and surprise you. So thanks for staying with me. I'm sorry I babbled on so long. But anyway, I'm going to go home and pack and have a few cocktails, and we are going to North Carolina tomorrow. So if you're in that area, shoot me a Facebook or an email and let me know, and maybe we could like hook up and meet at Wicked Weed or Sierra Nevada, one of those breweries, because we will be there. So have a good night. Peace out, people.